And I believe we are lined up. Let me go ahead and select both of those and drag them below the layout. Perfect. You actually did this among a Crash Bandicoot hack. Oh yeah, I know that Crash Bandicoot hack, by the way. And I've seen the GTA hack. Yep, I have a lot of their stuff. Okay, so Bassguitarbill, whenever you're ready, I'll go ahead and start capturing your music. If you're cool with me doing that. Goodbye, Ken. You've got some great theme music. You're a cool dude. Get excited. Luckily, because this was a legit game, the sound itself is probably going to be mostly bearable. Yeah, isn't it weird to have actually kind of bearable music? Yeah. Oh, geez. Forceful Balloon. Welcome. Yeah, welcome to this game. Oh yeah, Skybills. Now that we're here, go ahead and, you know, if you want to send me a call, let's go ahead and do a call and we can do this thing. Other than that, oh, you think Skybills is getting dinner? No worry, Earfolds. We'll see. Why? It's Shrek. This is a Shrek game, okay? It's a... Okay, Bassguitarbill. No worries. Go ahead and do your sound check. Tapped. Okay, best of luck to the runners. We are starting the countdown in chat. Oh my gosh, I am super excited about some Shrek action. Dicio. Oh, I appreciate you, chat. You all make me laugh. You all make me laugh. Okay, and here we go, starting the first stage. Snow business. Okay. There's no business like snow business. No business at all. Okay, so this is indeed a Yogi Bear hack. There's very little changed between Yogi Bear and this game. The sprite is different. And I don't know, everything feels a little bit weird. Also, it runs at a strange frame rate. For some reason, it's 50 frames per second instead of something else. I don't know, it works. It's certainly a game. They still use picnic baskets. Yeah, this is like the laziest hack. Okay. Oh, pal. Okay, that makes sense. Chaos. Hello, Garbanzo guy. But I thought pal was like 60 frames a second. I don't know. But anyways, with that said, we've got we've got some awesomeness continuing on, jumping on birds. We've got picnic baskets. The platforming feels really awkward in this stage as well. Or at least in this game, I don't know. Shrek is adorable, though. Look at him. He is the most adorable of all Shreks. Garbanzo guy, you've played this before? Well, good. Ooh, unfortunately, Bassguitarbill somehow ran into the bird there. I don't know how. He was definitely, like, I don't know, a good 20 pixels below the bird, but bam, hit. Okay, Seawolf continuing on, jumping on baskets. And Bassguitarbill is through the stage, continuing on. You like how he goes cross-eyed when he falls over? Shrek's just adorable. Do not feed the bears. Okay. Very, very important message. What? Bassguitarbill just sort of glides into the pit. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Snow business, stage 2 for both of them. Seawolf has a chance of catching up because of Bill's death right there. Let's see how Seawolf is able to do. Okay, got the jump. Yeah, slippery controls in this game, and of course we start with an ice level to begin with. Always nice. Ah, Porcupine, what do you even do with them? Apparently you get hurt. Goodbye, Porcupine. Okay, Seawolf is being approached by a friendly bunny. Yeah, gotta get those desk lamps. You know, I imagine Shrekk would like cake. Everybody loves cake. Okay? Remember that. Ooh, Bassguitarbill taking a little bit of damage, but still getting clocks. Why do you need clocks? Why even clocks? I don't know. Oh, Skybills is calling. Come join. Cake is better than pie? Oh my gosh, no. Pie is so much better. Dragon Dark, get out of this chat with those terrible opinions of yours. Okay, a little bit of damage. By the way, this is definitely better than the Shrek cart game. Much, much better. It still is not a great game, at least my opinion. I didn't pick up. I'm sorry, Skybills. Okay, do it again. Call me. I'm here. Oh no, Bassguitarbill falls. That was my mouse. Ignore me. Ignore me. Skybills. Okay, I'm with you.
I'm here.
Alright, hang on. Let me get rid of that echo. Alright, how are you doing?
Hey, doing well. How about yourself?
Good. I don't know if you've realized what you've done with this, bro. Like, this is in, like, my top 5 list of worst games I've seen. It just has a different skin on it.
Oh, really? You are not a fan of Yogi Bear, are you?
Oh, this is a nasty game to give. Like, this is mean, bro.
It's still better than Shrek Kart. Okay, that was a game that we had.
It was a game?
Yeah. Yeah, I know that's questionable. Okay, I'm glad that you're the Yogi Bear expert here.
I'm not an expert per se. I saw Off play this for about 10 minutes, and he's like, "Nope, I'm good. I don't want to play this again."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Anyways, well, besides the beautiful Shrek here, the graphics aren't too bad. You've got snow. It's just really difficult to control. That's the biggest thing that I've noticed while doing some trial playthroughs.
Oh, I can only imagine too. I was just thinking about this. In my opinion, Genesis controls are way harder to use than Super Nintendo controls, so
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Not only that, but A on the controller is jump for this one, which for Genesis controls, that's usually what I would put as like the shoot button. But yeah, no. I would say, in my opinion, it's akin to Nintendo having B jump, A shoot. It's just gross.
Man, whose design idea was that?
Yogi Bear designers. Or the Russians. I'm not sure which. Wait, B is shoot, C is jump? I'm pretty sure that's not... I was playing through this, and the Russians changed it. Because A is definitely jump in this version.
Man, bro's blaming Russia.
You know it, okay? Forceful Balloon sent me a note that he's pretty sure that the sprite that Shrek is replacing is actually twice as tall as what it looks like. So the hitbox is about one Shrek size above him, which makes sense because Yogi Bear is pretty tall. And so, you know, if you're trying to go under the bird, even if it looks like your Shrek would, the hitbox is, yeah, pretty bad.
So, here comes the bigger challenge in terms of this race. How can we tell who is ahead? Everything looks the same after a while.
Yeah, but you can tell from when they get to the map, right?
I think so.
Are there bosses?
Not that I can recall, and if they do exist, Oth never even got to something that resembled a boss.
Seawolf is to the fast food fiasco. He's got to catch 75 morsels for 1 up. Okay, it looks like Shrek's having a bit of a hard time there.
What is Shrek doing in that catch animation? That looks really questionable.
Well, he didn't catch anything. Cave creepers. We are on to cave stages for Seawolf. I think Seawolf is moving forward. Didn't quite get the bonus, but that's fine. Cave.
Oh, that
So-
fall, though.
Yeah, it looks like Seawolf is 1 or 2 stages ahead of Bassguitarbill at this point. Okay, cave I don't even know what that says. Cave careers. Cave
It
careers?
looks like capers.
Maybe capers. Okay, let's see how Bassguitarbill does catching morsels. Oh, he's able to control. Good. Oh, he lost the food. I'm sorry, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm loving it.
Oh, this is something. I don't know if I'd use beautiful to describe it, but dang, both players making really good progress so far.
Yeah, pretty good progress. They're on the same stage at this point. Seawolf is a little bit ahead, but not by much. Oh, jeez. The fall animation, I don't know. Out of all, like, video game Shreks, I think this one is the cutest. That's my opinion, though, okay? I'm very opinionated.
No, I don't remember these scenes from the movie either, Sonic, but to be fair, I don't think I remember the scene from the movie where Shrek gets in a go-kart either, so there's that.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know. Shrek likes caves. So I would say this is probably pretty accurate. Oh, Bassguitarbill falls to his death. No, Shrek! Stop falling! Okay, he's dead.
That's such a long fall, too.
Oh, huge fall. Like, why do you need to put the level that far up? Uh-oh, Seawolf is in a minecart and runs into a pole. I think he's just gonna duck for the rest of this. He's like, I don't even care about clocks. Uh-oh, dream time for Seawolf. Looks like he's gonna be eating pizza.
I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. What do you think, bro?
I'm leaning towards it's supposed to be a good thing, but it might not actually be a good thing. Oh, Seawolf fell. It's probably a bonus stage. That's my guess. No, Bassguitarbill falls to his death. Oh, that fall.
No.
I love watching it.
Wait, he passes by a billboard at the end. That looks like a cross between Rocky Road and Sonic, how those two stages end.
A little bit, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming that says Cave Capers. I think Bassguitarbill is game over and he's starting over. Oh, we're only 10 minutes in though, so a game over does not mean that he's out of this. Seawolf could easily get a game over as well. He's got 2 cakes left though. And remember, cakes have layers. We established this in the Shrek movie, in the Shrek, should I say trilogy? Were there 3 movies? I don't even know.
I think there were more than 3 movies.
Whatever, the Shrek quadrilogy, yeah, that one.
Something like that.
Someone said that there's going to be a Shrek 5 movie, but I think it was an April Fool's joke. Wait,
Well, I hope so.
were there actually 5 movies? I mean, there was Puss in Boots, but nobody, like, I don't count that.
No, I wouldn't count that either. Like, that is like a spin-off almost.
Oh,
it's like,
do you need money?
yeah.
Oh. We could get, like, a lasagna. Okay, I'm giving money to Justin so he can get me a lasagna.
You just made all of chat hungry, bro.
Oh, I made myself hungry.
It's the picnic baskets, Bersenja.
Okay. All those picnic baskets, yeah. And if there's one with ricotta cheese, that's what we need. Okay, thank you, Justin. Oh. Corn Dan, you want donuts? I don't think that's a bad idea. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, you know it. Ooh, Bassguitarbill losing a little bit of his cake. Seawolf is doing a really good job of just getting along with these awkward controls.
I think both runners are really, especially considering that these are Genesis controls, exceeding my expectations by quite a bit.
Well, Genesis controls changed by the Russians. It's all part of the plot. The great Russian plot.
Seawolf in what looks like coming up here, part of Minecart Carnage from DKC1, if you're familiar with that game.
Wow. Okay. Luckily, it seems like all you have to do is duck the entire time and you're good. Yeah, that doesn't appear. Why is there a bed there?
That's a really good question, actually. Maybe that restores your health if you stop and snooze?
Maybe that's Shrek's home. Maybe he got evicted from the swamp and now he lives in the cave. I mean, that sort of was what was happening at the beginning of the first movie anyway. I mean, evicted, murdered, you know, it's sort of the same thing. Then he's like, this is my swamp. You just laugh.
I just like the accent you provided there.
I can't do a Shrek accent. It's just not gonna happen.
Can't do Mike Myers?
No. But Mike Myers doesn't even sound like Mike Myers in Shrek. It's fantastic. Yeah. It's the best Mike Myers voice ever.
You know, if it wasn't such a heavy Shrek theme, you could have done the Mike Myers thing and done some Wayne's World, speaking of bad games.
Oh, yeah, you were... Well, we did Wayne's World for the NES.
Nah, that version's not too bad compared to the SNES one.
You think the SNES version is worse?
Mm-hmm. By a mile.
You just like SNES games.
They just made a ton of NES games and just made them worse on the SNES.
Yeah. It's pretty much true. Okay, Seawolf managed to get through the cart section, and unfortunately, he didn't get enough morsels for a 1-up. Shedding a tear for all the hot dogs that were thrown on the ground.
There are starving people out here and we're wasting hot dogs.
Oh, jeez.
Seawolf, though, easing down the road here into Redwood Rendezvous. Try to say that 3 times fast. So it's a new world for Seawolf. Well done. Meanwhile, Bassguitarbill, I still think, is making some pretty steady progress considering how long World 1 is.
Yeah, World 1 is a little bit ridiculous. I think the biggest thing that he needs to do when he gets to World 2 is probably slow it down a little bit and make sure that he doesn't fall into the giant pits. The pits were his downfall.
You are just full of them today, bro.
I'm full of something. Okay. Oh no! Bassguitarbill losing part of his cake, but he's continuing on.
Seawolf taking some hits here. The woods are a difficult place to be, it looks like.
Oh yeah, but the woods are lovely, dark and deep. You know, they're just gorgeous here. Oh. Okay, Bassguitarbill did not catch any morsels, it looks like.
This stage reminds me of Beaverly Careful from Bubsy 1.
Really?
Yeah. Well, that was the name of the stage. That ain't my pun. That was the name of
No,
the stage.
I know, but you're like, let me go ahead and recall Bubsy 1 real quick for you. And I'm like, oh, jeez. That was the main thing. Like, I know Bubsy 1 has puns. Definitely.
Seawolf, though, just zooming through these stages. Can anything stop Seawolf at this point? Holy moly.
Oh, jeez. Well, I mean, usually for wolves, you would use water to stop them, but I don't know. This is a sea wolf, so it's a little bit difficult to say. Oh my gosh, people in chat are quoting Bubsy now, so thank you.
No problem.
Okay, I'm going to send a message to our other runners who it's going to be Essentia and then Nick's report. So I need to ask them about the game because I've got a game.
Is it another Shrek game, Essentia?
I'm not spoiling. I can't say anything about the game.
Darn! That's right.
Darn, yeah, you know it.
What time is that next match going to be at?
That next match is going to be... Why... is... Computer? It's going to be... We have it planned for... It's 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay, for some reason... XSplit is not being nice to me. What a butt. Silly XSplit.
XSplit?
Yeah.
Not OBS?
No. You sound so disappointed. Oh no, Bassguitarbill falling into the pit. Just kind of enjoying that fall there. There he goes.
Yeah, he mixed in somehow Shrek and Tintin together, chat. Come on now. I don't think he would do that to Essentia especially.
Do what now?
You wouldn't like try to like put Shrek into a Tintin game somehow if that's even possible, make Essentia play that. That don't seem too nice.
Shrek in a Tintin game? I don't think so. Aha!
So Seawolf still fighting strong here. These forest stages are really long. I mean, wow. Seawolf falls into a hole though. Darn. Meanwhile, Bill is learning from his past mistakes and he's just rolling along. Not too much difficulty in the caves. Now, I haven't seen any yet, but is it possible to get one-ups in this? Because Seawolf, I believe, if I'm reading this properly, is on his last life.
Well, no, you can go down to zero lives at the bottom. So it says 1 there, but he can handle dying once more.
Nice.
Yeah, so there have to be extra lives somewhere. I don't know what they look like. Okay, Bassguitarbill finishing his level. Yeah, he's starting to get better at this. Definitely seeing improvement on Bassguitarbill's side. Seawolf is just plowing through the stages again.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch both life counters to see if there's any way to obtain extra lives. I'm very curious about that. Bonus rounds, that's true. Vindictive. It's a Yogi Bear Cadus, but apparently Genesis had a Yogi Bear version, which I was not aware of. I knew about the SNES Yogi Bear, but yes, this is a Yogi Bear base.
Yeah, Yogi Bear base. He's the cutest little Shrek here, though. Look at him go. Okay, I'm just waiting for a confirmation for sure. Okay.
Seawolf passing through yet another forest stage, dang, and Bass Guitar Bill coming back up, doing the minecart carnage thing right now.
Okay, so it's official. We are going to be having a beautiful little game called Fester's Quest. Fester's Quest.
Ooh.
Ooh,
That's a classic.
Indeed. Oh yeah, it's definitely a classic. We actually haven't had that for Twosogrande or Cousogrande. And poor Essentia. Now,
my only association with Fester's Quest is Off did speedrun that for a very short time. He said no game had ever made his fingers and wrists hurt more than Fester's Quest, and he never has problems with that.
Yeah, I used to hold the world record for that, so I know what it's like. Okay, let me, as soon as I can. You thought this was Shreko Grande? Oh, just wait, Zindictive. Don't worry. I've got stuff coming for you. Okay.
So again, how long is this minecart that Bass Guitar Bill's riding in? Oh my gosh.
Bass guitar. Oh, it's going on for a while. It's going quite a while. Yeah, let me just say that usually it takes a few days of running Fester's Quest to start, like, having my arm feel okay. Like, you know, because I would hurt so bad. It hurts so bad to play Fester's Quest. And you'll probably see why, chat.
I just realized that is a stupid amount of morsels you have to catch to get a 1-up.
I know! 54? Why do you have to catch that many? Ooh, Bass Guitar Bill is on to the third set of stages. He's doing very well. Yeah. Seawolf is still definitely ahead at this point.
Oh, you just made Essentia sad, bro.
Oh, I made Essentia sad? Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, good luck. Luckily, I think a casual run you're not going to hurt as much, but for speed runs, it hurts. Wait, Seawolf is on to a water level where Seawolves excel, I suppose. By the way, I don't think I've really talked about these two runners because Bass Guitar Bill and Seawolf are pretty good friends. Bass Guitar Bill actually went up against Poexel in Dream TV. I don't know if you caught that match, Skybills, but seriously, last 10 seconds, Bass Guitar Bill stole that and took the victory there. It was intense. And then he also went up against Ty Tuesday in Sword of Sedan, which is also pretty special.
Such mean games, but yeah, those are both very exceptionally difficult games, and Bass Guitar Bill has definitely proven himself throughout his matches, for sure.
Yeah, Seawolf hasn't really had it any easier. He went up against Night Falcon 4 in Gym Power, which is a game that is visually difficult. That's the best way to describe it. He also played Rocky Rodent, you know, where you get the most awesome of hairstyles.
And from what I can understand, Seawolf just wiped the floor with Gym Power, which is a very uncommon thing to see.
Yeah, Gym Power. Yeah, usually you don't see people that good at Gym Power, but he absolutely wrecked that game. So it looks like Bass Guitar Bill unfortunately got game over and is starting the game again. Seawolf has not had a single game over. He's just plowing through this. Cadus messaged me, by the way. He sees that there are probably 5 worlds that they have to go through. Seawolf is on world 4, so we might actually see someone finish the game today.
And I believe because this is a Russian bootleg, that'd be world record if he does.
Possibly. I don't know if anyone speedrun this. With that said, we've got Seawolf just casually strolling. Wow, this animation is so good. Best swimming animation of any game.
Are those red stilettos on Shrek?
I think they might be red stilettos.
What?
Wow, Shrek has the best shoes. He's got red stilettos just plowing through this.
That makes no sense.
Oh, whatever. Shoes are classy, okay? Wear those stilettos. Wear them wherever you want. It's fine. The ogre wears Prada. Oh boy. Yeah, I love this Shrek sprite. It's so good.
I mean, I don't know of a single person that can walk that well in stilettos, I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah, Essentia. Oh, earlier Essentia was like, I'm not excited for Twosogrande, especially seeing how it's April 1st. Someone's like, maybe you get to play a good game. But no. No. That's not what happens.
That was Oz's thought process. He's like, man, anyone who races today is probably going to get to play a good game. And I'm like, I don't think that's how that works, Oz.
I thought about it. I thought about it for a while, but I decided Shrek games would be a good theme to go off of today. Oh, jeez, that Seawolf, like, seriously, that walking animation underwater is so beautiful on Seawolf's side. You know. And why is he just sinking? I don't understand. Okay, Seawolf is going down. Maybe it's an underwater maze.
Because that's what this Russian port of Yogi Bear with a Shrek skin needs, is an underwater maze.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Oh, who is on voice with me? This is Skybills. Skybills is pretty much the most awesome person ever. Even if you've given me certain games, Skybills.
Yeah, I'm surprised. After Versace needed like a couple weeks to forgive me because I gave him a pretty nasty game, but not as nasty of a game as I gave Oth. I feel like Oth had to play the worst game so far, but I'm kind of biased towards that.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. Which game was that?
Ren and Stimpy Time Warp.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hate that game. They made me play it after Skybills. I hope you know this. And I played it for like 3.5 hours, and I hate that game. Okay, with such a passion.
I watched it. You didn't even get to the worst stage in the whole game. You were close.
I don't care. I don't care. Not playing that again. But with that said, I'm glad that you gave us Tintin, because Tintin is a crappy game, but at the same time, there is some enjoyable stuff about it. I like playing it, and I'm really enjoying the second game as well, even though I haven't beaten either of them.
Yeah, I said the saga was still going to continue with Tintin in Tibet.
Yeah, probably this week. Yeah, so expect more Tintin this week, guys. Okay, expect more Tintin in Tibet. We're not done.
Seawolf is just trucking along.
Yeah,
oh my
what
goodness.
is up with this? And he got to dream time. He's going to be dreaming.
Seems like a good idea with 2 lives left.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Okay, looks like, was that French toast? That might have been French toast. Or burgers. Maybe they were just fries. I don't know. They're probably like really thick French fries is what I'd say.
Now we know bro's just waiting for his lasagna to come back.
For what?
Your lasagna.
Oh
Didn't
my
you get
gosh.
lasagna?
Oh yeah. We've got to cook it though, so I believe in eating frozen lasagna. After you cook it, okay? After you cook it, not before you cook it. Although I do make a really good lasagna. I want you to know this. It's just I haven't done that for a while.
Oth makes a pretty good one too. We should trade off sometime.
Oh man, do a lasagna cook-off?
Yeah.
Oh, I like this plan. Seawolf doing pretty good. Did he lose his shoes? No, I think he's still got his shoes. Do you get shoes in this game? I'm not sure.
I don't know because Bassguitarbill has them as well. I think it's just a part of the sprite that I didn't notice. And I swear it looks like stilettos. So. Like
the best shoes. Ooh, apparently Z-Man is going to be our judge for lasagna contest. Oh my gosh. We're going to have to cook a lot of lasagna. Okay.
Next GDQ.
Get a suite instead of a normal hotel room. That way you have an oven.
Oh.
Actually, that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
No, not in the slightest, Debian. And now chat's just making chat. This is why when we play games with picnic baskets and hot dogs and pizza, this is what happens, okay?
Everyone gets hungry. Oh, Seawolf is just getting a little waterlogged over there.
I think Seawolf's a little lost right now, but the clock has run down to 0. What does that mean?
I don't know what the clocks are for. I really don't know. But you collect clocks. I don't think it goes down. It just... I don't know. This game doesn't make sense. Okay. Bassguitarbill is doing his stuff. He's going around. Garbanzo guy is saying the clocks give you more time in bonus stages. Thank you, Garbanzo guy. I think Kata said the same thing. Time in dream time. Okay. And yeah, I had Silent Faith. We had a few people message me. So yeah, if there are spoilers, go ahead and direct message me. So that's completely fine. We pretty much time out everybody at one point or another for spoilers. I think I haven't been timed out, but I've probably given spoilers myself in chat.
It's kind of hard not to sometimes. You have these really hard games, and sometimes it's just a very simple solution, but it could drive the players crazy for minutes.
It's true. You know what? I don't know what Dreamtime gives you. It's possible that it gives you extra lives. I would assume that's probably what it does. And the reason I assume that is because there's really nothing else that would be of benefit. Like, the clocks are there to help you progress in your Dreamtime, and biggest thing that you need are extra lives. Exodyne, you haven't been timed out? Dragon Dark, don't time me out. Don't do it. I see how it is.
I don't think in the at least in the Kuso and Twosogrande matches that I've witnessed that I've never seen a player last so long on one continue.
It's
like,
very
this is
rare.
crazy.
I've seen a few. One of those cases, they actually ended up beating the game, whereas the other person had to start over a couple times, and it's always impressive when someone doesn't get game overs that fast. Okay, Bassguitarbill finishing up the level. Okay, so for those who are wondering, one thing that we do allow is telling them who is in the lead. I know that isn't how some tournaments work, but this one, it's completely fine. That way people can know if they need to start pushing for a victory. You know, with only 25 minutes left, Bassguitarbill probably is thinking he has one more continue that he could, or not continue, one more game over, and then has to make a really solid push. That's the way that I would be thinking at this point, with with the deaths that he has had. No, don't fall, Bassguitarbill, no!
Well, he'd have to basically speedrun it. I mean, Seawolf's been doing this all on one continue, and it's taken him this long.
But if Seawolf gets game over, Bassguitarbill has a chance. Like,
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. I'm not saying Seawolf will, but honestly, later levels in games tend to get much more difficult, and in bad games, they can get completely crappy. Like, really, really terrible.
Oh yeah, Escape from Camp Deadly was a finish, which is really impressive.
Oh, apparently Essentia had a hint in the Fester's Quest manual. The use of a turbo-type joystick with rapid-fire feature will be quite helpful. Well, guess what they're not getting? They're not getting rapid-fire. Because that's not how the game is played.
And Seawolf passes through. He finds the end of the water maze.
Oh my gosh, and he moves to Fast Food Fiasco, and then probably the last set of levels. Holy crap. Bassguitarbill, no lives left. If he dies, he'll be starting the game over.
Oh, Seawolf misses the morsels. No!
No! Yeah, I feel a little bit bad. Out of all the games that we've had so far, I'm thinking Fester's Quest is going to be the most physically tiring for the runners.
Oh, by a mile.
Oh,
yeah. Except for maybe Jim Power. I mean, Jim Power is no slouch itself.
Well, it's like Jim Power's visually tiring. Fester's Quest is like their hands are going to be dead by the end.
I would definitely have the ice packs ready.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm this cruel. Oh yeah, Silver Surfer is also one of those. Silver Surfer pretty much wrecks you as well. I mean, Contra does that too if you're playing Contra. Shrek Cart was more tiring than Fester's Quest? I don't know.
I don't know, Dragon Dark. You're kind of a beast. I don't know how much we should take your word. I mean, you did beat Virtual Bard after all. You know, just throwing that out there. So.
I'm not going to spoil things too much about the game. Half of me agrees, half of me disagrees. How about that? So we'll see. We'll see.
Indeed.
Okay, Bassguitarbill, moving on. For some reason, Twitch was like, hey, you really need to see the stream information, so here you go. Ooh, Bassguitarbill going along in the cart. Again, he has no extra lives. Seawolf is trying to figure out how to get through this stage. Okay, he can walk on chains. That is a really good piece of information. The background on Seawolf's side, it's very colorful. Oh wow, Bassguitarbill actually has a pretty cool timer on his screen. Did you see that? Are you watching the raw stream, by the way?
Yes, I'm just being very careful. Oh, the raw stream? I have a multi-Twitch up, so I might be missing. Oh, that timer, yes.
That is
now
cute.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
You
Like,
should consider using that in the middle.
I was gonna say, if I weren't in a relationship and I were looking for timers to possibly fill my life, I think that timer would be the one I chose. It's a good one. With that said, Bassguitarbill racing against Seawolf. Seawolf is on to the set of stages, stage 5. Bassguitarbill is trying to catch up. Oh, unfortunately, gets hit and loses a piece of cake. Zindictive, no, don't double ban us. Why would you do that? With that said, I appreciate the bits. Always, it helps. I'm gonna be buying some prizes for people in the second half of the tournament, so, you know, everything is going to help. So that is awesome.
Is it going to be a copy of Jack and Jill again?
A copy of Jack and Jill? No, we're actually giving away copies of, what's it called? Troll 2. Troll 2, as well as different games up to a certain price level. So yeah, that'll be cool. Did Seawolf pause? I think Seawolf is taking a break.
Yeah, I think he's taking a break of some kind. I can't say I blame him. It's really stressful, and he's down to his last life, you know?
This isn't the first break we've seen, and it's not going to be the last one. Bassguitarbill got game over and is starting over again. Okay, this is really his last chance to push through and possibly get through the victory. Again, I think Bassguitarbill knows this is his final chance. And Dalek has it correct. Continue our stages. I don't know why. There was a game that we played that... Oh, it was Mega Man DOS. Where if you ran out of lives, it just popped up and said continue or stages.
That makes no sense.
I know, right? It was a solid game. Okay, Bassguitarbill is getting through this pretty well. Oh yeah, that sort of steel worker on Seawolf's side just looks like he's gonna fall asleep. He's like, really? Pause the game and make me sit here?
He looks like Cleveland from Family Guy.
Oh my gosh. While I haven't seen a full episode of Family Guy ever, I have seen that guy's face around enough to know, yeah, you're right. No, Bassguitarbill. Okay, he's resetting. Bassguitarbill is like, I've got one chance. I got to make the best of this. I think that's a good plan. Snow business.
What a name for the game. That's like W-P-E-K?
It's Shrek in Russian.
Alright.
Bassguitarbill jumping over. Like, are those weasels in this snow level? Why are there weasels in a snow level? Oh, Bassguitarbill got bodied by that bird. He's resetting one more time. I think, yeah, he needs to do that if he takes a death on the first level. I think that's fine.
I think the first couple levels were rougher than the last few because in those water stages, it looked like there was nowhere for you to really fall and die.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. See, well, I mean, the water level, you can't fall because there's water. Yeah.
Right.
So mostly you just have to die from taking too much damage. Okay, come on, Bassguitarbill. Bring it home. Instead, Shrek killing the bunnies. Honestly, I could see Shrek jumping on bunnies, you know? And weasels and pretty much any kind of animal. He's not really a fan. Oh.
One of the mechanics I always found interesting in this game, though, is if you get hit, you can recover the hit that you took.
Yeah. Well, it's sort of not quite like Sonic. I mean, sort of. You know, Sonic, his rings fly out, and if you collect them, you're safe for a little while again. There are other games that have that mechanic as well. I can't think of any right now. Oh no, Bassguitarbill! You're at the end, though. You're good.
But seriously, I think kudos should be given to both Seawolf and Bassguitarbill. I've seen some really good gameplay over the course of this past hour.
Yeah. I'm wondering, is Seawolf gonna return? Maybe he went to get a lasagna. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Seawolf,
I mean,
invite me over. I want that lasagna.
To be fair, we were doing a 3-hour All-Stars race, Mario All-Stars, where we did all 4 games worthless, and Darby and just had to get up and use the bathroom in the middle of it. I mean, it happens.
Yeah, I know how that goes. Essentia apparently started up the Fester Quest game.
Don't spoil Essentia. Oh, yeah, Seawolf might have had to round up his cat as well, Rufus.
Oh, cats. Oh, good. Essentia's not spoiling it. Good. Okay, Bassguitarbill taking a little bit of damage. Rufus couldn't take this game anymore and is going nuts. Oh, it's possible. It's possible. Honestly, you know, I can't blame the cat. I mean, look at Shrek. It's kind of scary looking. I mean, it would be better than, what was I thinking? Alf. An Alf game. You know, cats would have a reason to be really angry. Alf eats cats. That's, I don't know. I don't think Shrek eats cats, at the very least. Oh no, Zindictive, your tears get removed? Why do they get removed? That's not what I meant. You gave me 1,000 bits, thank you. I appreciate it, but I don't know what happened. I didn't remove them.
Yeah, I think you caught Dragon Dark's attention.
Dragon Dark, I'm glad that you are excited about Alf. Really, I appreciate it though. A giant heart to you, my dear Zindictive. Yeah, as far as I can tell, it's supposed to be sitting up there at the top. I'm assuming. Wait, you were timed out again? It's because Zindictive was timed out. Probably. Alf is, I don't know. There are a few different Alf games, aren't there? I know that there was one for the Commodore 64 that you were looking into. Dragon Dark. Was that actually interesting at all? I don't know. I suppose we'll find out. Skybills.
Well, that's kind of scary. I mean, if it catches Dragon Dark's attention, you know that's not necessarily a good thing in terms of game difficulty.
Well, Dragon Dark is now whispering to me, so let me go ahead and jot some notes down. This is how it goes. This is how it goes, you know. You bring up something and then everybody starts talking to you, and then, you know, before you know it, you have a new bad game. And Dragon Dark, that game is not on my list, so thank you for the whisper. Okay, with that said, Bassguitarbill is trying to get through the first set of stages so that he can start making progress again. Okay, we have 10 minutes left as well. So even though Seawolf is sort of chilling with cats, possibly, that's fine. Oh my gosh, yeah, there are 200 Tims.
Hey, I just type something because I think I know what's going on.
Dragon Dark, that other game is on my list. Yeah. Okay, Bassguitarbill, finish the stage. Moving on. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I figured was going on, Seawolf. I didn't want to say anything unless you did, but yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
No worries. Yeah, Seawolf, go ahead and do whatever you need. You know, we're here for the race, and I'm not going to spoil anything for him, but Seawolf is still in the lead. Even with taking a little bit of time. So keep at it. That's the thing. Always keep at it. Bassguitarbill keeping at it is hopefully going to be able to make some good progress. But Seawolf had a very strong beginning so that he could manage to take a little bit of that time. And it seems like that may end up getting him the victory. We'll see what Bassguitarbill is able to do. We're talking like bass guitar. Well, Seawolf could watch this later. He could hear us later. It's fine. Seawolf, I'm channeling through ASP here. Okay.
Alright, Seawolf's back in action. I don't know if he'll necessarily finish at this rate, but dang, this has been a good go.
Okay, Bassguitarbill collecting stuff. Yeah, don't worry about it, Dragon Dog. That's life. Okay, Seawolf. We haven't seen a lot of this stage, but it looks like there's a lot of picnic basket jumping. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
When are you going to use this picnic basket as an emote when the stream comes down, or if the stream ever goes down, bro?
I don't know. Is it a global emote? I don't want to. No, I'm not going to use this picnic basket as an emote. It's just a picnic basket. There are plenty of picnic baskets around the world, okay? Use whatever basket you want, okay? Use an Acer basket. I don't care. Okay. Bassguitarbill takes a little bit of damage, finishing the stage though. Seawolf still continuing on. Yeah, let's see. There's a global emote. Panic basket. I don't know if that's a global emote, but it's a basket. Thank you, Earfolds, for telling me that my stream's not down. I appreciate it. Unlike that other time where nobody was telling me that the stream was down, they're like, yeah, well, they're just chilling in chat, and then I look over and nobody's reacting to anything that's going on, so I keep playing, and then it started auto-hosting somebody else. I was like, what is going on? And they're like, yeah, you've been down for like 5 minutes. I'm like, well, thanks for letting me know.
Or whenever you go live, Chatty has to say like exited host mode like 6 times.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. It just spams. It's like, I really want to let you know that you're no longer hosting anybody. Oh no! Bassguitarbill, luckily, is safe. He's gonna take this platform. Probably a good idea. You did tell me? Well, I wasn't paying attention, Dicio. Do you need to get my attention? I know, that's not possible. I was speedrunning.
Coming up on 5 minutes left. I don't know how many Tims that is, but
5 minutes, 300. Wait. That's 100 Tims. 100 Tims. You can barely tell where the floor is on Seawolf's side. Yeah. Same here. Oh, Seawolf, no! Okay, he died. And that's going to be it for Seawolf. I think game over. It's just blue Yogi Bear. Wow.
wow, way to not even change the game over graphic. But it's a high score.
High score. Oh my gosh, what's he gonna put in there? Okay, Seawolf. Yeah, I don't think Seawolf has a chance, but Bassguitarbill. Well, I mean a chance to get back into it, but let's see. Oh, he's putting Yogi in Russian, I suppose.
Or Yugi.
Well, isn't the W an S? Yuski. I have no idea. Yeah, you're not getting that far. That's fine, Seawolf. Seawolf is just going to be sitting back for the rest of this. Bassguitarbill, I don't think there's any chance at this point, unfortunately.
Yep, but Bassguitarbill did put up a good run. I believe if he would have gotten past the stages where you could easily fall in a hole, that he would have had a pretty good run at it as well.
Yeah, if you would have gotten to the fourth stages, the water stages, he definitely would have had a chance. Ooh, Bassguitarbill falling and scaring me. The W makes an SH sound, so it's Yishki. That's a good name there. By the way, Denton, I have more Russian bootleg games for you if you want. Denton knows Russian. That's Essentia's husband. Oh no! Bassguitarbill, don't scare me. Seawolf is just... Oh, Seawolf is actually going through. Okay. It's gonna say never give up, never surrender, even if there's no hope. It's good.
Man, that's dark, bro.
What? Never give up, never surrender, even if there's no hope.
Yeah.
Hey, that's like the theme of Galaxy Quest. Okay, best Tim Allen movie that exists. That's not saying a lot, but honestly, it's a fantastic movie. It's just every other Tim
movie.
What's that?
Is that going to be the movie you end up giving away, Galaxy Quest?
It's not a bad movie, okay? My entire everyone in my family got it once for Christmas, okay? Literally everybody in my family. I don't know, they went and bought 1 billion copies of it, I suppose. Yeah, the end sign of the level says, "Don't feed the bears." I love it. Dalictropy, that's pretty true. That's pretty true. Yeah. There better not be a licensed game of Galaxy Quest. That would be a little odd. Okay, Bassguitarbill finishing the stage. Moving on, we have less than 2 minutes. Wait, you can get continues? Did Bassguitarbill get a continue? Skybills.
That's a rarity. Oh my goodness.
I think he found a continue. I think it's at the end of one of the dream times. Oh, you need to find 4 beds? Holy crap.
Wow.
Okay, Bassguitarbill fell down. Oh, jeez. What are you doing, Bill? What are you doing? Yeah, we are out of time, pretty much. Oh, that is hideous.
GG, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna call that right there. Good job, the Seawolf. We've only got half a minute left, but we can go ahead and pause that and mute this music and switch to something else because GG. Congratulations, Seawolf. Let's not do that music. That's a little not exciting. I like this one. If it'll work.